Hello everybody, Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more Drop Duchy. I gotta say that hard difficulty has been doing nothing but kicking my butt these past few parts. But there may still be hope yet in whichever of the two remaining factions I choose to play. And it will be... I'll do the Republic. So many customization options with the Belfry, man. I just gotta take him. And we're not going into the progress tree this part since we only have one crown. And the remainder of the cards we can unlock require 2 or more crowns to do so. We'll get more people for the Belfry, and we will go. I really am hoping I get better luck with the Republic for this hard run, since, as I've said in the last part, I've played the Duchy the least times out of the 3 factions currently in the game. With a 4th one on the way. According to an update that I talked about in the last part, too. This neighborhood tile isn't gonna connect, unfortunately. But at least I got a decent number of lines in this one round. I'm definitely gonna have to get some military buildings in here. I'm gonna have to do a garrison for the Belfry. And I'll re-roll. I'll take a horse stable. I just gotta make sure the building in its row is the only building in its row is the most distant. And I'm gonna go to this guild and hope for another good military building card. Supply line. Not very ideal, but I'll take it. It's arrows after all. And what kind of buildings do I have? I've got an axe, I've got a sword, and I've got an arrow building, so that should even things out. Do I want to take the horse stable or the supply line in? I'll take the supply line. I do get troops from it for each terrain in its row, at the cost of some of my resources, but I can manage. There's my belfry already. Surprisingly. They've got a barracks as well. That's something I'll need to watch out for. In fact, I'm gonna hold that in reserve. That's their horse stable. I think the trick is to be careful not to place too many terrains on the same row as the supply line, if it belongs to me. Because if Faith were to come into play, I would assume it would cause me to lose even more resources than otherwise. The thing I'm wondering is, do neighborhoods count as terrains? I want to assume yes, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I ended up gaining more resources than I lost, in all honesty. These 15 axes can go into swords, then they can turn into arrows, which will take out these axes down there. Sweet! Sweet, sweet, sweet. Windmill, charcoal kilns, lumber camp. I can upgrade the belfry once again. Adjacent plain or adjacent forest? What do I have to work with here? I think I'm gonna do plains this time around. Warehouses can also get an upgrade. And... I'm gonna reroll. Reroll again. Alarm tower sounds pretty nice. Though I've used up most of my gold for rerolls, so make a trade it is. And the trading fair is gonna give me... I don't know how many slots I've unlocked yet, so I'm just gonna trade the wood for wheat. Hostile region. It's got a lot of forests, but I could turn most of these into neighborhoods, provided that I have the necessary resources to do so. Warehouses can be upgraded again, surprisingly. Guess it's because I made the trade in which I got wheat for wood. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna alert the alarm tower, which is good for my cause. But not quite enough for me to be comfortable with. I'll just go ahead and say. I don't want to place that next to the horse stable. Okay, so neighborhoods don't count towards the... Wait, do they? Okay, neighborhoods don't count as terrains for the supply line's sake. Good to know. I accidentally gave a mercenary camp more units. Okay, so the effects of the terrain on the supply line are activated before they get turned into neighborhoods. Also pretty nice to know. Horse stable is not going to be placed down at all. I don't think I can place that last piece down where I want it. Nope, definitely not, but... Belfry should have a decent-sized army. I got a lot of troops for the horse stable. Not all bad. And I'd call that a slaying success. Absolutely. Rally point, ranger base. I'll take a belfry upgrade once again. This time I'll get 4 axes for each plane adjacent to the city. And I'll take the rally point too. Why not? Hostile region. It's gonna have a lot of plains compared to forests. And do I want to change anything up? Maybe I can replace this alarm tower with the rally point. See what that does for me. And here we go. Tower. I'm not going to place down just yet. Here comes my downtown. I don't really think there's a world I can place that square-shaped neighborhood in. I'm still doing okay, at least. I'll get me some more troops. belfry at long last. There's the other watchtower. Oh, whatever. I think I got all the troops I need. It's just arrows and axes they have, so... These arrows can take out these axes, which will be driven into swords. We'll take out their arrows, then clean up my axes once they're done. Alright, we got 75 axes out of that. Not bad. No Mercy, Abby, Optimizer. Yeah, reroll. You know what, I think I'm gonna get the gold back. From when I rerolled. I think I'll go to this gold depot. Make a trade. Go up to this village and refill my defenses. And we will head up to the wall. Even terrains. Spend 300 gold to unlock this slot and get the alarm tower in here again. Which is definitely going to be affected by the wall in that it will get more troops. Let's see how we do. Got a bunch of resources lost, but troops gained in return from that. There's the horse stable coming at a time I don't really prefer, but I guess it'll have to do. Didn't really see a choice with the wooden fortress. That's okay. So long as I don't die to this wall again. That is their rally point. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Can't get that one extra neighborhood tile to work. I gave that rally point more troops. Okay, the warehouse does count as a city building, so Belfry should be okay to go there. My horse stable is unfortunately not going to be able to do anything, but that likely won't matter, so long as I have the manpower I need. Okay, what to do? I don't have any sword units, which is a problem given that I have enemy arrows. I can do 24 arrows into axes. Pick up these axes, drive them into their swords. pick up these 2 axes, drive them into arrows, then see how they do against the walls units. Okay, looks like I'm only gonna take 6 damage from that. Not very much compared to usual for a hard difficulty run. For me, at least. Belfry can be upgraded once again. And I'll do 5 axes for each plane adjacent to the city. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get some buildings that work on planes in the near future. Can't get any buildings with planes to work with, which is disappointing. But I think I'm gonna leave rivers behind once again, since they can't turn into neighborhoods, unlike forests and plains. All-Star region barely has any plains in it. But I guess it's where I'll have to go. Another rally point, herborist, or farm. I'll take another rally point, if it helps. Don't have enough gold to unlock this slot. But the enemy deck is arrows and swords only. No axes. So I'm gonna have to do with this for now. Wooden Fortress. You're gonna get held. Let's hope I can get some planes in here sometime soon. Just got my alarm tower something to work with. So I'm gonna have to place the wooden fortress down here, giving my alarm tower even more to work with. Here comes my horse stable. I don't think my rally point's gonna be able to do anything with how few planes there are. Each adjacent mountain piece this outpost is calling for. I'm gonna try my darnest to avoid that. There's my supply line. Okay, I still need my belfry to do something. It's one of my biggest concerns right now. There it is. There's another plane piece coming. I only got a paltry 5 units out of the plains adjacent to my city. Oh well. Okay. I think this should be a good plan, right? 8 of their units left over. Hurt me a little more than the walls units that were left over. I'll get erudition this time. More choices to choose from. I'll get any type technology card. Tactical advantage. Do I really want to work with that? Actually, no. Just gonna gain some gold for now. I'm gonna upgrade this erudition card I just got. Move on to this stone depot. I really can't afford to lose any more defense if I'm gonna be this bad at hard difficulty. I can get strength in numbers again for the 3rd run in a row. And 2 hostile regions in a row it is. I'm not going to be forced into a peaceful region this time around. Upgraded urban planning, and yeah, I think we should be good to go here. This region is also pretty sparse in plains tiles, which is going to be problematic. That's their horse stable. Put it right down there, with no other buildings in the same row. This enemy supply line is the problem. Of course, I could just place it up here like this to alert the alarm tower. Give them more units. But that can be neutralized slightly with this. Here comes my supply line. And my rally point. It's going to be all 4 of their buildings placed down, which I don't want. And here comes my belfry too. I predict it's also gonna get a low amount of additional troops, but I guess I can take what I can get. Rally point also isn't gonna get to do anything either. Which is disappointing. But oh well. And that's it for this round. Oh yeah, Belfry got a good amount of troops this time. And I'll take these 50 axes, drive them into these swords. Then into these axes. Then into these swords. Pick up these arrows and axes, then finish off their arrows too. Ah, crap. Well, it's equal footing, so not that big a deal. Okay, there's our fourth option. I can upgrade the Belfry again. And I'm gonna have to do Wasteland, since I'm gonna have to get rid of the mountain at some point later on. Strength in numbers can be upgraded now. I can't reroll because I don't have the gold, so got more gold by skipping, at least. I think I'm gonna... I forgot I have 2 rally points. Well, I do have more plains tiles, so getting the rally point to work won't be as big of an issue. They got 3 sword buildings. I got 3 axe buildings. Time to put them to work. Place this horse stable as close as possible. Alarm building has been alerted twice already now. That's their mercenary camp. I don't want to give it more troops. Actually, I think to the left would be the better position. And here's my Belfry. Rally point. This position's gonna have to do. So it finally gets some troops for the first time in a while. Here comes my supply line too. And this is as far away from the horse stable as it can get, so still pretty good though. There we go. There's my downtown. I could do this. The alarm tower can be alerted a 4th time, at least. It's looking like this is about as good as I can get things. Minus the fact that I placed all 4 enemy buildings down again. Okay. And... axes take out swords. All of them. Then they can go into arrows. Hopefully take out these axes no problem. Then finish off with my swords. Second thought that may work a little too well, but we still ended up with 77 axes altogether. Another supply line. Do I need another one? I already have 2 rally points. What good would a second supply line do for me other than just cause me to lose more resources? I'll do terraformers. Since we have a downtown that can transform plains and forests into neighborhoods. That's fine with me. And we are going to the keep once again. Hopefully this will be the first time I beat it on hard difficulty. No guarantees, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. Still need roughly 100 people to upgrade the Belfry once again. Alright. Let us see how this does. I don't want to place my warehouses down on any of the eyes. But I really do want to help Matt this time. There's my alarm tower. It'll fit snug right here. Belfry goes here. Neighborhood tile goes here. It's already looking up for the Belfry's unit count. And I didn't even place the downtown onto the board yet. I don't want to place any buildings on the eyes, if it can be helped at all. Supply line is going right here. There's my downtown. Do I dare? I think it would be best if I placed the downtown right over here. believe the downtown counts as a building that can get stable more troops the further away it is. And it looks like that's it. The best I can do. Oh yeah. This is definitely the first time I'm beating the keep on hard difficulty. Provided that I have at least 180 troops, or enough to not cause my defense meter to deplete all the way. Okay. 7 axe units left over. Pretty good result. And I still can't upgrade the belfry just yet. Still gotta do more people for that. In fact, I think I'm gonna skip all these buildings. They don't particularly look all that useful, and I'm gonna leave the mountains. That means I'm on my own for stone. However much I have left. I'll skip again. And Gold Depot will get me a free gift of 150 gold, since I don't want to risk losing any more defense to stupid things, shall I say. I can get the second rally point in here at least. Problem is, the majority of the enemy's buildings are arrows. So Horse Stable is really gonna have to lift this time around. I'm not sure if Wasteland counts as terrains for the purposes of the supply line. Stronghold. Ay, 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 ay. Here comes my belfry already. That I hope will prove useful. I think this neighborhood piece can get left in the dust. That is their rally point. Just gonna place the watchtower. It's gonna gain some units, probably no matter what I do, so... Much more units for the rally point. Huzzah! So the city's gonna have at least some planes. But I'm very unsure about whether that's gonna be enough. Got a strategic pavilion. I'm gonna place the rally point down now. think the long piece can go down like so. Oh, but I forgot the downtown turns it into neighborhoods. Oh well. I think I can get one more, or actually 2 more plains tiles in the city, or adjacent to it. Last piece isn't gonna do anything at all. I forgot I gave the Belfry the Wasteland upgrade. That's something I'm gonna have to remember for next time. Okay, so I'll take these 30 swords, drive them into these arrows and these arrows. What's left can try to take out these arrows, which can then go into axes, axes, and their axes. This might work. And it did! 46 troops left over. And the Belfry can be upgraded once again. Do I want more people or more troops per wasteland adjacent to the city? Actually, I think I'm gonna try the stone upgrade. Get 3 gold, stone, and people for each neighborhood in the city is what I'll have to go for if I want the Belfry to get its final upgrade. Terraformers. I'm gonna hold off on it. I want to save the stone for another Belfry upgrade. I'm feeling kind of tempted to take the Heretic's Lair that popped up. It's at level 2 and garrison 40, but I lose 2 faith for each aligned building for if it's religious. I'll take it, since this is going to be my final part for now, just to show you how helpful it can be to the player. But that may or may not be it. I don't know. I'm gonna skip. It's just hostile regions from here on out. I'm gonna start with this one since it has more plains than the other. Problem with the Heretic's Lair is there are as many buildings as can be. But I just now got it, so I'll just have to try my best not to put any aligned buildings next to it. Castle is theirs. I'm gonna have to have the downtown reach that little suburban area. Here's my Heretic's Lair. Still gonna have to try my best to not align it with any buildings. Okay, I guess I can put the supply line right here like so. my supply line on top of it. That's their bastion. Can go up there. Oh gosh, they got 75 units. And I aligned it with the Heretic Slayer too, on top of that. Oh, good lord. How could I expect to win with this kind of setup? There's my belfry. Oh, whatever do I do? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. For one thing. I do not like how things are going at all. Now, I find it very unlikely I'll be able to get my downtown in at a reasonable time. Oh my lord. I hate this so much. I hate this so much, 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 I hate this so much. Well, there's my downtown, finally. I think it may be too little too late. Good lord. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay or not after this fight. Literally at all. I might be able to pull through. But I don't know if the 75 units at the Bastion would agree with me. Or the 85 at the supply line. Holy crap. Okay, I still have strength in numbers, so that could do something for me. Actually, let me do this. Hoping I survive it. Okay, I did. Thank you. I gotta move on from that. Oh, boy. That was really unideal. This round made me wonder if Heretic Slayer is worth keeping or not. The Garrison 40 does sound nice, but 2 faith for each aligned building, 4 if it's a religious one, is just yuck. I can skip and gain some gold. I think I've already maxed out as many building slots as I can have. So I think it would be worth finding some more buildings that are of use to me. Like this siege camp. Yeah, I'll take the siege camp. Some units just have to be eliminated from here on out. It's all strongholds. So... I need 250 wheat, but I have 238. Good lord. I think I'm gonna take out the Heretic Slayer, and... No, I'm actually not, since Siege Camp has axes, Heretic Slayer has arrows. Arrows have equal footing against arrows. Man. Guess I'll have to see where we go from here. Huh. Got 2 strongholds in a row. Not so great. Horse stable. I'm definitely gonna have to try to do something with it at least. Ah, wait, I can place it here. Easy way of preventing the strongholds from getting more units. There comes my belfry. But I have to put down the Heretic Slayer first, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Stronghold isn't much better, generally speaking. Wasteland Piece is going to block off any chance of that stronghold getting another few troops. Yeah, it's really looking like I'm going to have to get rid of my Heretic Slayer. Okay, these are all arrows, so I'm gonna have to convert all of these units into swords for some means. Alright, we pulled through it. So there's that. Thieves' hideout. Actually, get me my own stronghold. I'm in desperate need of any other building type than axes at this point. I'll go up to 6 axes for each wasteland adjacent to the city. Heretic Slayer, I'm sorry I have to do this, but bye-bye. And I don't get any resources because I didn't upgrade it. I can get terraformers upgraded. The village is going to refill my defense for a maximum of 70. Alright. My first time reaching the dungeon on hard difficulty. Stronghold is fully upgraded. Warehouses, I don't know if I want to get rid of because of the bribery gimmick. I think I'm gonna get rid of the supply line for the siege camp. It's gonna eliminate some units from the dungeon if I place it close enough. And I think we should be good to go, all things considered. Wish me luck! I don't think it would be an ideal time to place the horse stable down just yet. Ah, boy. But it looks like I might have to. There's my siege camp. So it can't really go down yet. That's definitely going to give them more troops, which I don't want. Well, here's going to have to do. The stronghold is coming up. It's going to go down here. Arrows. I'd rather it be swords than arrows because of my troops being mostly axes. There's my belfry, at least. It's at least gonna be able to do something if it weren't for that trap being placed. Yuck. And my downtown is bound to come sooner rather than later under this kind of setup. failed to pay off a bribe again. Not good. Well, if only just one time, or... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. 30 units, oh my god. Seriously? Okay, I successfully paid off a bribe for once, at least. Had me worried I wouldn't be able to do that ever. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, honestly. There's my alarm tower, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be able to do anything. That's pretty much all I can do for this phase. That's all the troops I get, apparently. I can at least say that I've tried my darnest if I lose. Which I have a feeling is going to be very likely. Let's let her rip. 106. 133. 157. 187. Ah, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ah. If only I hadn't placed that neighborhood tile in that one trap area, I'd still be okay, probably. But yeah. The only good news of this run being that I finally made it to the dungeon on hard difficulty for the first time ever. And I got a new high score, so that's another piece of good news coming at me. I really can't believe how difficult hard difficulty is. I'm telling you. The building's garrisons definitely do not play around on that difficulty and beyond. I'm willing to bet. I'm gonna have to give up on Drop Duchy for right now and move on to something else anyways. I had it all planned out, in any case. Plus, this is gonna give me an opportunity to train a little bit more, and hopefully I can get what's left of these Duchy missions done. I just need a militia base and the garden technology to work with me in a way that can obviously get me these two achievements done and out of the way. Though, given how little experience I have with the Duchy as of late, I don't really find that likely. And I think that is gonna about do it for my rambling this part, as well as Drop Duchy for right now. I'm gonna return to another game I've played for my channel next week, as of this video going up. You'll see what it is. Until then, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you. Bye.